and welcome to Lagao with Patangeer, brought to you by Viya. We are so excited to have you guys here.
Yes, and today we have a very special couple with us. They both are veteran actors of our Pakistani media and entertainment industry. We have been watching them for a long time on our TV screens, loving them, enjoying their content. So please welcome Sunita Marshall and Hassan Ahmed.
Yay.
Thank
you.
Thank you for having us, and the word veteran makes me feel old, so I don't know why you used it.
I didn't mean to make you feel old. I just wanted to give you guys the respect that you deserve. And we've been watching your work and loving it, and I think you deserve all the love and admiration.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we're so lucky to have you here. And I guess the fun of this show is that we're going to, spice things up, start at the deep end, and we're going to do a relationship test. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah, we've done this a lot, so yeah, we're good.
Okay,
we're good.
Awesome. Let's get into it.
Alright guys, so here we're gonna know कि आप लोग कितना एक दूसरे को जानते हैं. We will ask very simple questions and all you have to do is write the answer over here. But make sure that you hide the answer and you reveal it together. And then we'll check कि answers match करते हैं या नहीं करते हैं.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about this? You think you got this?
I don't know, a bit nervous.
I don't care. We'll just get on with it.
Yeah, all right. So, we're going to ask you, your first question is, where was your first date? All right.
Let's see if they remember.
She has a very bad memory, so...
कितने साल पहले थी वैसे first date?
20 years ago.
20 years, wow. So this is an actual memory test for these guys. Let's see if they get it correct.
All right. I feel like... typo. There's a whole essay. Okay.
Should we reveal it?
Should we?
Okay,
I'm
guys,
good.
reveal the answer.
I'll go there.
Let's check.
Reveal? Should I reveal it?
Reveal. Let's see.
So I rode
Boat
in a
Basin
car,
going to ARY studio in a car. I think that's...
Okay, pretty
Yeah, she also wrote it.
Yeah, he also mentioned कि area कौन सा था.
I picked you up from boarding basin. We had a burger first. You remember?
No.
What the Tipu burger वाले जो बन कबाब होते हैं.
नहीं वो कराची ब्रोस के साथ नहीं एक दो जो जगह हैं.
हाँ वहाँ पे बहुत सारी लाइन है. Actually that's really interesting because we also used to go there a lot when we used to date. I think that's a hot spot.
I think we'll give you guys this point because you're pretty much in the car.
Yeah.
100 points, eh?
Yeah, 100 points. 1 point.
10 out of 10. Yeah, you should.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. All right.
Okay.
All right. This is a fun one because I think we have this between us as well. Which one of you is the clean freak?
Is the what?
The clean freak.
Clean freak कोई नहीं है.
अच्छा दोनों ही messy हैं.
दोनों ही messy हैं.
ये सिर्फ हमारा मसला है फाद.
हाँ, I guess yeah.
Faad is a huge clean freak and
I think I made a I think I'm projecting right now.
But okay, ज़्यादा सफाई का कौन ख्याल रखता है? Okay.
Oh, okay. She got stars as well.
Yeah,
so.
like, thanks, Sunita.
There's no doubt about that.
There's no doubt about it.
All right, okay. Nobody knows this, but Hassan's hidden talent is dash. Like a hidden, nobody knows about that. Not his acting, can't be that. Really like something hidden and
I think
personal.
it can't be hidden because...
It's out in the face, but I'm pretty interested to know what she'll write.
Okay, we're in the same boat right now because we are just as interested. Because she went immediately at the board and started writing an essay. So,
Essay.
yeah, so it's clearly something special.
Paragraphs, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, reveal time.
I like the way it's been hidden.
Oh, it is
Bathroom
saying.
scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Singing
All
bathroom
right.
making new funny lyrics.
Yes, so what's so special about the singing lyrics?
Yeah, so I make up my own lyrics. Okay. Usually, when you hear a song for the first time, you can't really understand the words, all of them. So I make up my own words and my friend, he goes like, ये तुम क्या गा रही हो? तो lyrics हैं ही नहीं. मैंने कहा मेरे अपने lyrics हैं और मैं आज तक करता आया हूँ.
Fair enough. We're waiting for his original. Maybe, you never know.
Okay. Is sex education important for kids to know in this era? Hassan is in deep thoughts, but Sunita has her answer written down.
Okay.
Yes, depends. Okay, so
Alright.
it depends on what?
Explain that, yeah.
It depends on a lot of factors, how big they are,
How
where they
old
are
they
in
are,
life,
yeah. Fair enough.
how old
Yes.
they are, and
Yes.
if you come across a situation where you have to explain it to them and all of that stuff, you can't just be out in the face with them. Right? You have to know to be on the same wavelength at times.
Definitely.
I mean, you're talking about it and they don't know what you're talking about. So, it's not going to be fair to them.
How old you are.
Okay, so that's actually a
There's
leading
a certain
question.
age when you can explain your kids
Bilkul.
about this.
So then, what would you tell your children if they ask you where do babies come from?
Write it down.
Write it down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
So
I don't
this
know
is
if you've
the
had this
question.
conversation
Yes,
yet.
yes.
But if you
Obviously,
did, what
when they
would you
were-
both say?
When they were much younger,
Okay.
I used to get that a
Okay.
lot.
So It's a little sneak.
Let's reveal them. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have already had this conversation with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Time to
Okay.
time.
So वो पुराने ज़माने में अक्सर कहते थे ना अम्मियाँ कि वो अल्लाह मियाँ रात में दे जाते हैं बेबी एक बैग में
Yeah.
हाँ तो नहीं मैं I always used to say नहीं mama's tummy
More practical.
Yeah.
More practical. I appreciate
Yeah, very
it.
important because like थोड़ा करके you have to break that boundary and you have to have this conversation with
फिर
kids.
ये भी क्वेश्चन बहुत आता है कि मामा की टमी में से बाहर कैसे आता है बेबी
That's more technical.
So
So how do you deal with that then?
I used to say कि वो अल्लाह मियाँ जो हैं वो टमी ओपन करते हैं और बेबी को बाहर करते हैं और उसके बाद टमी वापस बंद हो जाता है
Okay. So I think that's a great
I mean
way to
that's
answer.
I believe कि that's what you can say to a 6-year-old to a
Exactly.
5-year-old
And then
Bilkul.
expand on it as they keep going
Exactly.
older, right?
Yeah.
Right. But I think you guys did a great job. It was a great test of of you guys on the same wavelength, and you were
Yes.
most of the time. And if you did disagree, it was on the good things. So
Oh, yeah.
I think
High five on
yeah,
that.
We'll
it's
take that. We'll
flying
take that.
colors, you guys.
We'll take
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank
So
you.
let's move on to the next segment.
All right. Awesome. All right, you guys said you were ready, and yes, you were. You guys were absolutely amazing.
Yes.
20
Full
years,
marks.
15 years to the marriage, 20 years to when we first met. So
Yeah.
So I think काफी हम
yeah, high five.
बहुत
20
practice हो
years.
चुकी है.
And
yeah.
you really, we took you back 20 years as well. So
yeah,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
You did.
refresh some memories.
Memories, yeah.
तो उसी से हम we just move ahead from that. The next segment is called Auntie Advices.
Yeah,
And
we
as
get
in-
that a lot.
Exactly.
Part of our culture.
yes, it is.
बिल्कुल aunties, puppos, khalas, like, and as we all know, हमारी society को बात करने का बहुत शौक
बहुत
है.
शौक
है.
कोई भी चीज़ हो रही हो आपकी लाइफ में, शादी हो रही हो, engagement हो रही हो, आप पढ़ने भी जा रहे हो यूनिवर्सिटी, बाहर मुल्क जा रहे हो, बच्चा हो रहा हो, anything, people will bombard you with
yes.
opinions, advices. So we want to get to know कि when you got married, आप लोग को क्या advices मिले, especially regarding family planning and having a family and raising kids, क्या stupid, silly, interesting advices मिले आप लोग को?
A lot of people, what they do is, I have a personality जिससे लोग, I don't know, मुझे बहुत सुनने को मिला है कि मैं गुस्से वाला लगता हूँ या मुझसे, I have that personality,
People get
right?
intimidated.
Yeah.
हाँ.
कुछ नहीं बोलो.
So, हाँ, exactly, that's what I'm
मार
saying.
पड़ जाएगी,
Yeah.
डांट पड़ जाएगी.
So with that personality, मेरी side की जो family थी, my mom's side, right? उन्होंने जो भी बातें बोलनी थी वो I think अम्मी को बोली होंगी और मुझ तक वो पहुंची नहीं होंगी. और अगर वो पहुंचती भी हैं, आज तक ये होता है कि मैं उनसे कहता हूँ यार अब keep me away from this.
Oh.
I have no time for this. I don't want to get into this. क्योंकि मुझे ये बातें बहुत अजीब सी लगती हैं कि you have things to do.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
vision.
Absolutely.
You have career plans.
Exactly.
You have lunch plans, dinner plans.
Exactly,
You have
and you don't
things to
want
do.
this drama, extra drama in your life,
हाँ.
So I love that policy, no drama policy, because अब ना हमारे पास time है ये सब बातों को सुनने का और उसका जवाब देने का. So I love that. But what about you, Sunita? आपकी क्या policy है? Have you heard stuff? Did people give you advices, opinions?
But
One
giving
really
me
good
advice.
thing about Sunita is, which is also a bad thing, is that she mostly doesn't remember.
Okay.
No,
I haven't been able to figure it out. Ki either she has a
Listen,
short-term memory loss
things-
or a long-term memory loss.
Things that are not important in my life,
हाँ,
I just
हाँ.
ignore them.
That's a good way of dealing with it.
Yeah, so I think that's a fantastic
She's
way of dealing
very good
with
that
it.
way. She's very good that way.
So yeah, अगर मुझे किसी ने कुछ बोला भी होगा तो मैंने शायद ignore कर दिया होगा.
Okay.
But the only thing I remember is after we got married.
Okay.
वो जब लोग
Yeah,
पूछना
sure.
शुरू करते हैं ना
Yeah,
बच्चा
so-
कब होगा, बच्चा कब होगा, बच्चा कब होगा.
Let's hear
हाँ.
more about that. उसमें आपने क्या बातें सुनी?
बस उसमें बस यही सुना, फिर और खुशखबरी कब आ रही है?
आई थिंक ये सबका फेवरेट क्वेश्चन है,
फेवरेट है,
गुड न्यूज। एंड अब तो गुड न्यूज भी जो है ना गुस्सा आता है, ये गुड न्यूज नहीं है, लाइक इट्स सो इरिटेटिंग। सो हाउ डिड यू डील विद ऑल ऑफ दैट?
I mean, I think we are told a lot of people, I mean, the generation that we come from, right? And for the first 2 to 3 years, we wanted to enjoy ourselves.
Absolutely.
Get to know each other more. हम लोग रात सुबह में 4-4 बजे वापस आते थे, कभी लूडो खेल रहे हैं, कभी किसी दोस्त के घर पे चले गए हैं.
बिल्कुल.
And I'm sure we live with my parents, so they must have been wondering कि ये लोग कहाँ होते हैं.
नहीं, मुझसे तो कोई भी पूछता था तो मैं कहती थी कुछ नहीं, अभी तो एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, एंजॉय तो करने दें.
It's the best
I
answer.
think and that's the phase that we are in also. हमें almost 4 years हो गए हैं, and हम भी ये था, हमने कहा अभी तो हम खुद बच्चे हैं.
हाँ, सही है.
Best response.
पहले हम खुद तो बड़े हो जाएं.
Exactly. And they're like, भाई कितना टाइम लगेगा बड़े होने में? We're like, we're taking our sweet time, which is important for any couple.
But then a lot of people don't understand. What they don't understand is that everything in life falls into place, right? मेरा इस पे बड़ा यकीन है. So everything that happens in life happens for a reason, and everything happens at its own time. So आप उसमें से क्या लड़के आप क्या करेंगे? When it has to happen at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I stay away from all the. I'm like.
I think it stays away from you.
No, it doesn't stay away from
Achha,
me.
doesn't?
No.
Okay,
It
but
doesn't.
I feel like it's always like they say when's the good news coming, and then they finally get it, right?
Yeah.
And mashallah, you guys have the golden ratio, which is a boy and a girl, right?
Yes.
And
Yes,
I think a lot of people don't realize how important family planning is, especially when you guys are a working couple.
Yeah.
And you guys have such
And
great
especially
careers.
for people who are into like in an arranged marriage,
Yes.
I think it's very important for them to know each other. They need that time,
Yes.
and then they should start their family. I personally believe it's
Coming back
very
to
important.
family planning, what I believe is कि हम लोग तो we have that education, right?
बिल्कुल.
And that is what we're gonna talk about over
Yes.
here, right?
Absolutely.
Through this platform. But हमारी जो most of our population which falls under socio-economic classification B minus C and
बिल्कुल.
C minus, right? So I know a lot of people who have so many kids, and I know a lot of people who say कि ये तो मैं भी इसमें believe करता हूँ कि बच्चे तो अल्लाह के दिन है and all of that stuff, और वो रिस्क साथ में लिख के आता है. But considering the situation right now, the economic situation of Pakistan, right?
Exactly.
The same people I've heard them saying कि नहीं हमें प्लान करना चाहिए था. We should have thought about it.
Right.
Because जो हमारे education level है, the level of exposure that we have, so how we plan is कि we would say कि हम 2 बच्चों को अगर अच्छा पढ़ा दें, that is our success, right?
Yes.
लेकिन अगर 5-6 बच्चे जिनमें से 2 अच्छा पढ़ रहे हैं और 3 का पता ही नहीं है कि वो क्या करेंगे क्या नहीं करेंगे,
Exactly.
so that's being unfair on the child.
Absolutely.
So majority of our population is where it's stuck at these things, and this is what we have to change. I don't know how it will change though.
I think the first step is having these conversations,
Yes.
which is probably the most important because we shy away from them.
Exactly, and that's where the platform comes in, because it's a website, it's a chatbot, you can log on to it. You have any questions about birth control, what contraceptives to use, how to approach family planning, all these questions are answered over there. It's a WhatsApp bot. You go, you log in, and you literally talk to them like a person. They ask you your age, are you male, female, are you married, unmarried, when was the last time you had sexual intercourse, everything, and then uske hisab se they tell you the information you're looking for.
But is it all in English?
No, it's in Urdu as well.
Yes.
It's Urdu as
So
well.
they ask you.
Because that's very important.
That
Yes.
was my next
Exactly.
question. That is very good. That is
And
very
which
good.
actually you'll get to try it out in a bit as well, so you can also see what it's about and recommend it to people who need it, because I think it's the need of the hour, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the chat bot. I'm gonna be like, हाँ भाई क्या हाल है, ठीक ठाक हो?
Yeah, voice notes. आजकल तो ये
क्या
type
action
भी
है?
ना,
And it's gonna
voice
cut
notes.
straight to the chase. We're like, are you married? So yeah, it's a great platform to actually access and find out more information.
Thank you so much, guys, for opening up and sharing your personal experiences. And now we will move on to another segment, which will be a little quiz. अब देखते हैं आपके पास knowledge कितनी है. Experience तो बहुत है. अब knowledge भी हम check करते हैं आप लोग की. So let's move on to the next segment.
Okay, so we are now going to talk about bust the myths. So the idea behind this is that there's a lot of misinformation about STIs, pregnancy, family planning. So we're going to test your knowledge. So there are going to be some statements which you will tell us is a myth or is it true. So the first one is eating peanuts and dairy can make your baby allergic to them.
It's a myth.
It's a myth.
Yeah, I think it's a myth.
That is correct because what you consume, your baby can't get allergic to that.
Yeah.
Unless you're allergic to it yourself, then you're putting yourself in harm.
But what about if you're feeding?
It's in the genetics. It's in the genetics.
If you're nursing the baby, then?
You're fine. You, as long as you're not allergic to it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't compromise your own health. So it is a myth, you're correct. There's another one, which is if you take a pill, it prevents all STIs.
Which
So
pill?
obviously it's a myth.
The
birth control
ECP,
pill, yeah.
ECP pill, emergency contraceptive pill.
Oh, that's a myth.
That's a myth, correct. Only condoms can stop STIs.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
All right, so obesity is a factor of infertility in men.
Could be.
I don't know.
Could be. Could be.
So you're saying could be,
Yeah.
and you're saying,
I don't know.
okay.
It's true.
It's
Actually,
true? Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, because the higher your BMI, the lower your sperm count. So, you know, and I love this fact because itna pressure women pe hota hai. You know, if they don't get pregnant or if they don't conceive, everybody blames the women.
Yes.
But this proves that the responsibility is also on the man. If he's not healthy,
Yeah.
if he's extremely overweight, then, you know, he can also be held accountable for not conceiving. So I was like, yes, good. Yeah, some responsibility on the men also. You also need to be healthy.
Why I
You
said
also need
could
to
be
take
was because I think I read it somewhere that obesity lowers your testosterone level.
Absolutely. Yes,
exactly. So
correct.
it's all related to each other. Okay, so there's another one. If you want to get pregnant, you should not eat imli or any other khatta khana.
Really?
ये
I
हमारे
never
heard
believed
that.
that.
ये हमारी local myth है.
Has to be a myth.
मैंने खुद
It
बता
is.
दिया.
Exactly. It is. जैसे कि Fahad also mentioned earlier, dairy, peanuts, खाने ना खाने से, खट्टा खाने ना खाने से लोग कहते हैं भाई अचार ना खाओ, इमली ना खाओ because you won't get pregnant. And
ये बिल्कुल वही वाला myth है कि चाय ज़्यादा ना पियो, बच्चा काला निकल आएगा.
Exactly. Like us people are just so, you know, misinformed.
I know.
इतने वहम है लोगों में.
हाँ,
You know,
वहम is the
ये
right
करोगे
word.
तो ये हो
और
जाएगा.
वहम का कोई
superstition
इलाज
वहम.
नहीं है.
हाँ.
Exactly.
I think this directly contradicts with our religion. हमारा religion कहता है कि have faith and tawakkal on me, I will make things fine. जो मैंने अता किया है वो ही है, right? And we keep on coinciding with that every single day. Even ये जो बातें हैं, ये जो हम करते हैं, this is a lack of faith.
Yeah, correct.
Absolutely, this is what I believe in. So I don't know.
I think it's lack of information maybe.
Information as well.
So I think when
Information
you are
as well.
not informed, you know start becoming more superstitious. You know, you become
Start
more
doubting
cautious. Yeah, your
yourself
doubt.
and your decisions
So
and
I
everything
think
else.
that when people are not educated on a topic and they don't want to accept it, then they start making up excuses.
Yes.
So I think that's probably the best way to approach it.
That's right.
So
But I think you were pretty okay with this round. Not bad. You had good information about these things.
I think we were quite accurate.
actually, you got all of them right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for one where we said could be.
Could be
Could be, that means
50-50.
But chale, we will give you A- on this one.
चलें ठीक है. Accepted.
I'm a strict teacher.
ठीक है.
But I do hope कि जो लोग देख भी रहे हैं, they got to learn something from these myths and उनके myths bust हुए हैं because please guys do not hear these rumors, these misinformation, these misconceptions. Please do your research and now you have a platform, Viya.pk. It's a website, you can log on to it and you can also use the chatbot and get all your myths busted.
This is also what I wanted to say कि we have अब आपके पास एक platform है, right? तो मैं ये करता हूँ. If I have misinformation or no information about something, I Google it, right?
Yes.
And उस न्यूज़ की तस्दीक जो है मुझे वहाँ से हो जाती है. So now इन चीज़ों के बारे में अगर आपको किसी बारे में तस्दीक करनी है, तो go on the platform, write it down, and you'll get the information. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. And Google पे भी जाने की जरूरत नहीं है ना. अब तो we have Viya.
That's what I said कि Viya पे जाएं.
Exactly.
Viya पे
And we're
जाएं.
going to make you try it now.
Okay.
We have a phone with us जिसमें हमारे पास Viya downloaded है and we would love if you could check it out, see how it works and you know maybe let more people know about it.
Yes, so as you said, you no longer need to go on Google. You have a platform, Viya.pk, where you can go and access multiple informations. And if you have more questions, you can check the chatbot out and see, what you can ask it.
So here you go. We have the chatbot open and see what you guys feel about it. So there's Urdu and English option both. Yes.
What we chat about will stay between us. Right. I like that.
Yeah, they're very discreet,
Check my terms and conditions to ensure you are 100% comfortable. No, I'm not comfortable. Okay, I am comfortable.
AI,
Yes. Okay.
To proceed further.
Yes. Do you have a referral code? Do I have a referral code?
No. You can click no, but it'll still talk to you.
So we have a bonus for you guys that whenever you go into the Viya chatbot and they ask you for a referral code, you can put the one that's on the screen right now and get a chance to win an iPhone. So what are you waiting for?
Perfect deal for you guys. Information के साथ साथ एक phone free.
So yeah, try it out.
All religions have spoken about family planning. Do you want to know how religion views family? Oh, this is interesting. This is very good. Family planning is still a taboo topic, and speaking to a family brings hesitancy. Do you need guidance in talking about your family planning with your husband? This is very good.
Yeah.
So
This is
it's
very
your
good.
thing. You talk to it. You don't have to tell anyone. आपने बातें की, information हासिल की, and you're like, okay, I'm done. You don't even to. That's the best thing, right? You don't even need to go to a third person.
I think that's the most important part. Is a lot of people are scared to go to somebody else in person and have this conversation.
You can
even
be
if it's your
completely open
family.
to this
Even if it's your family, people are scared to have this conversation with them.
No, I was very impressed with the chat bot.
I wish we could take the credit for it, but I think they made a good flow. What do you guys think?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's
I'm
like,
quite
you're
impressed.
speaking to a therapist.
Exactly. Like it talks about your fears. Okay, are you scared about an unwanted pregnancy? Like what are you looking for? And it's asked you all these questions that you might be scared to voice to another third person. So I think it's very helpful for people who are looking for any kind
extremely helpful.
Impressive. Impressive.
Don't rely on Vehem, okay? Rely on information. Go to Viya.
Yeah, exactly. No Vehem.
Rely on Viya. There you go.
Okay guys, so now we're going to move to our last segment, which is a lot of fun. It's called Whisper Challenge. So one of you will put these headphones on, which has blasting music playing on it, and the other one has to whisper some phrases that we'll give to you, and the other person has to guess them. So who wants to guess and who wants to say?
You want to go first?
Oh, okay.
I'll go first.
going in turns,
So who wants to guess and who wants to say?
I'll do this. I've
You
never
were good
done
at
this.
guessing?
Okay.
No, I want to do this.
Okay.
So you have some phrases which you have to whisper. Okay, no cheating.
So can you hear us? All right. I think
let him
not
enjoy
that
first.
He's in the
music.
mood.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
vibing.
Yes.
Can you hear us? Can you hear? Okay,
No, he can't hear us.
Kacha papita, paka papita, yeah?
That was good.
Nice.
She really enunciated.
Yeah,
that one well.
you need to whisper chota chota.
She did it well. She did it well. Yeah. Good stuff.
Couples. Couples should start, do,
No. Couples
should
discuss
discuss family planning before
I think he can hear her.
before getting married, before marriage.
Yes.
Before
Okay,
marriage.
chalo.
Very good. So
Alright,
you can take them off now.
I think he's in a good space.
You're done.
We're done.
Let him enjoy.
He's happy, I think.
Yes.
So now we're gonna basically ask you guys for some parting words with young couples that you would want to tell.
एक चीज मैंने नोटिस की है, एक वर्ड है इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस कहते हैं उसे. यूजुअली हमारी कौम में जज्बात बहुत ज़्यादा हैं एंड वी थिंक फ्रॉम दोज इमोशंस, राइट? बट उस वक्त भी आपको इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस यूज़ करते हुए अपनी रिलेशनशिप को एक साथ रखना है और छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को इग्नोर करना है. एंड व्हाटएवर वी डिस्कस्ड हियर इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Yes.
सो आई
और
बिलीव
कुछ चीजों पे थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्रोमाइज भी करना होता है.
कॉम्प्रोमाइज जो लोग कहते हैं कि मैरिज इज कॉम्प्रोमाइज, वो
It
सही
is
सही
true.
कहते
It's
हैं,
true.
वो सही
Yeah,
कहते
yeah.
हैं. They're
बिल्कुल.
absolutely
Don't
right.
let your egos come in the
Yes.
middle,
No, no,
basically,
no.
right?
No, no.
And agree on mutual grounds.
Yeah.
Keep a balance, agree on mutual grounds, and whatever we discussed,
Yes.
I think we discussed some really good information
बिल्कुल.
that should be out there.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming,
Pleasure.
for taking out the time.
For parting wisdom with us, having fun with us, and having this important discussion.
Thank you for having us. I did not know I would have this much fun.
Yeah.
To be
We're,
honest.
we're
Seriously.
so happy.
Had a
We're
good
glad to
time.
hear that.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Alright.
so much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
And everybody, bye-bye who's watching the show. See you in the next episode.